Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about raising pigs. Now, this is just a brief introduction. There's more like two types of pigs raising systems. One would be pasture-raised pigs, where they roam around, eat, and forage, and then the other system is more of a confined uh, system where it's either a pig pen or commercially they raise them in cages and things. But so this here is just more the overall pig stats, if you will. We're gonna start off with pigs. Generally, when you breed pigs, the average range is between 8 to about 14 piglets. Obviously, there can be extremes. You could have, as few as 1 or 2 piglets in a litter, up to 20 or 22. But generally, for most breeds, it's somewhere around the 8 to 14 mark. Pigs, like in this boy here, pigs can't sweat. Okay, so it doesn't matter how hot it gets or how humid it gets, they cannot sweat, so they can't. It's hard for them to regulate their body temperature that way. So they need mud. They need moisture. They'll crawl into your water tank if need be, or they'll flip it if they can, depending on how big your tank is. And they'll create little mud piles like this. Normally, what they'll do is they'll spend, a few minutes, or 10 minutes or however long on one side, and they like to roll over and get the other side coated, and they'll push mud around and whatnot, and they'll stick their whole nose in and root around in the mud to create a nice little nest for them to lay in, and that's what they love doing it. So that's one thing that you really have to have for them, no matter what kind of system you have. I guess if you're raising them in crates, you could probably do some kind of a misting system to keep them cool, but they really love the mud. So that's one thing you're going to have to plan, and they will expand on it, and if they're allowed to, so you have to kind of, depending on your system and how many pigs you have, you're going to have to figure that out for yourselves. Now, pigs are omnivores, so that means they'll pretty much eat a wide range of things. They'll eat, of course, various vegetables, and they'll eat various proteins. They will eat dead animals if they have to. They'll eat eggs. She's eating eggs right now. Old eggs. If you have eggs in an incubator that didn't fully hatch, they'll eat those fetuses. They'll eat all kinds of things. If you have a animal that has died of natural causes, maybe old age or something, like a rabbit or a chicken, they'll eat it. If you have baby chicks that die in your incubator, or not in your incubator, your brooder, you could throw it out to them as well. They'll eat that stuff. It's a great way to eliminate bad smells to your property for like predators, for like to draw coyotes in. If you have a dead pile or something, or however you're disposing any dead animals, a pig will eat those up. As for stink, if they're mostly a vegetarian diet, they're not going to stink. It's when they have an excess of proteins in their diet that they will smell. They're pretty smart. Well, pigs are smarter than dogs, actually. So if you treat them right and you have a really good system to either move them around or take care of them in, they are very easy keepers. They'll understand your system very well. If you have chutes or whatever to move them from area to area, if you're doing a pasture system, they'll catch on really quick. And then once they get used to your, if you have rotation or whatever, they will learn that system very quick, and they'll almost go entirely on their own. But with most things, water, food, decent shelter. They don't need anything really uh, crazy elaborate. Just something to help with the rain, and uh, for the most part, that's it. Winters, if you throw some hay out there for them to nest up in, that'll be pretty good. But um, they will sleep together and conserve body heat and do pretty well with winters. And they're very easy keepers. Uh, for pigs, for males, if you have any males, you are also going to want to pull their teeth or cut their teeth as babies, otherwise they'll get tusks. And but beyond that, they're definitely something to try. And I will get in depth showing you other systems, so just hold on for that. But this is just a basic intro for beginners, and then I will have links in the description later on when I do more in-depth videos on different methods of raising pigs. So hope this helps. Comment below if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them when I get a chance. See you later.